Before I start, here is me in a voice over telling you कि चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो। 50,000 हो गए तो मजे आ जाएंगे। बेल का बटन दबा देना और भी बेहतर। सारे रिव्यूज की खबर आती रहेगी।
The moodiest superhero, played by Robert Pattinson, modeled on Kurt Cobain.
Go ahead and put that order in now, please and thank you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, nearly hitting 40,000 subs. This is a movie review and today we are reviewing The Batman. The hype is real. I am straight up announcing The Batman is so far my favorite superhero movie because tastes भी change होते रहते हैं ना, और पैंडेमिक की वजह से जो नाइलिज्म घुसा है और खुशियां अंदर से खत्म हो गई हैं, जैसा मैं ट्विटर पे भी किसी को कहते हुए पढ़ रही थी, वी आर लिविंग इन अ पोस्ट ह्यूमर वर्ल्ड। उस हिसाब से बिल्कुल सही पड़ती है ये फिल्म। थैंक यू मैट रीव्स फॉर मेकिंग द डार्केस्ट सल्किएस्ट सुपरहीरो विजिलेंटी 30 years old again, completely unsure of who he is and what he needs to do in this world. I feel seen. Robert Pattinson is Bruce Wayne, जिसको बैटमैन बने हुए सिर्फ अभी 2 साल हुए हैं। He has undertaken what he calls the Gotham Project, क्योंकि सारी खानदानी वेल्थ को बंदे को इसी शहर में रखना है, यहीं पर है, तो सोच रहा है कि लेगेसी का करें क्या। To hear him talk to himself in a voiceover, which thankfully turns out to be him writing in a diary, because I find it damn annoying when filmmakers resort to बिना सर पैर का VO for no reason. Who is talking? Who are they talking to? Why are you breaking this fourth wall? So to hear him do that is actually quite nice.
How am I a part of this? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
Bruce lives in what looks like Dumbledore का office at Hogwarts, जिसकी entrance is through some underground tunnel situation. Alfred is a full zaddy-looking Andy Serkis, and together they are committed to stopping bad guys. Gordon is not commissioner yet, and Penguin is still popularly known as Oswald या Oz. Joker अभी आया नहीं है, लेकिन a serial killer named Riddler is on the loose. Despite everyone's young age, the fashion and technology suggests that this is set in modern times. Even Todd Phillips's Dreary the Joker did not take place in a Gotham so dirty, dingy and wet from monsoon and gutter water both. Matt Reeves' Gotham looks post-apocalyptic. There's graffiti everywhere, forgotten nuclear waste looking smoking bags of trash all over the city, and Batman is himself wondering about his hometown that the city is eating itself. Maybe it's beyond saving. पर यही colorlessness और गंदगी बनती है the Riddler का playground, because he too fancies himself as a vigilante, though उसके methods और violent और गैर कानूनी है. Batman sees these obvious evils like drug trafficking and murder, but Riddler sees corruption and capitalism as the root of all problems. He's not wrong. उसके दिमाग में दोनों काम वो सेम ही कर रहे हैं. Paul Dano as the Riddler is the second most incredible performance in this film after Robert Pattinson, क्योंकि उसको स्क्रीन टाइम वैसे ही ज्यादा थी ना रॉबर्ट पैटिंसन को. वही बॉयज जो थिएटर में जहाँ मैं देख रही थी, हर कैरेक्टर की इंट्रोडक्शन पे वो चिल्ला के ऐसे तालियां बजा रहे थे. ये बैटमोबाइल की जब एंट्री है तब उछल उछल के पगला रहे थे. एक इंसान ने कुछ एक्सप्रेस नहीं किया जब पॉल डैनो की शक्ल रिवील हुई. सुपर हीरो फैंडम बड़ा टॉक्सिक हो गया है आजकल क्या हमेशा से है. हीथ लेजर से भी प्रॉब्लम थी, रॉबर्ट पैटिंसन से भी प्रॉब्लम है, विट्रियोली बस खाली फिल्म मेकिंग की किसको पड़ी है. Anyway, that is a different discussion. अभी हम फिल्म मेकिंग की और बातें करते हैं.
You came. I've been trying to reach you.
Matt Reeves and Peter Craig put together a marvelous screenplay, fully aware that the nearly 3-hour-long duration needs to be worth our time. Of course, they do so by putting an insanely good Robert Pattinson in nearly every frame, but also by choosing Riddler as the main antagonist. तो होता यूं है कि पूरी फिल्म में ना riddles हैं, puzzles हैं, जो कोई ना कोई कैरेक्टर कहीं ना कहीं सुलझा रहा है. बताओ why? Because you are also solving ना as you go. Before Batman gives the answers, other characters repeat the puzzles, looking well puzzled, giving you 10 seconds to solve it in your own head. It is such a simple little clever writing trick. It works so well. This movie is also megally politic. I love to see it. There's a decent amount of conversation about how power corrupts police officers. Gordon is played by a black actor for the very first time. There are female cops and also a QAnon style underground digital rumor-filled movement which leads to an insurrection aimed at killing an elected government official. I believe this was already written before USA's actual insurrection took place, क्योंकि ये फिल्म तो न जाने कब से बन रही है, but the prescience is commendable. To add to the realness, 2 corrupt characters, Mitchell and Coulson, are given surnames from actual Watergate scandal figures. Also incredible, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman in the making. A bisexual badass ticking time bomb. Colin Farrell, जो पूरे पिक्चर में मुझे कहीं दिखाई नहीं बंदा until I realized, oh, he is the man behind the prosthetics playing the penguin. In one scene, Batman and Jeffrey Wright as Gordon tie up Oz's feet as he wobbles trying to follow them like an actual penguin. Nice touch. The only unnecessarily indulgent sequence though in the film is given to Colin Farrell, an excessively long car chase, which I didn't get the point of. Great CGI, but like why? If you haven't watched The Boys on Amazon Prime, please do. While the name doesn't suggest it perhaps, the show is a superhero series devoted to exploring the actual price the world has to pay for having superheroes. Matt Reeves' The Batman goes further and tackles what it means to be a superhero in a world where superpowers don't exist. Everyone is just as human as each other. There's no Superman, there's no Wonder Woman, there's no Justice League. Just deeply disturbed and broken people trying to make it to the next day. Batman is not doing a stupid Batman voice, nor is he on a mission to save the world from evil. He's just a young man entering his 30s, trying to assuage his white man, rich person guilt by trying to put himself to some use in a rather masochistic manner. It's about his inner demons more than the city he protects. और ऐसी अंदर की डार्कनेस निकाली है ड्यून वाले सिनेमाटोग्राफर ग्रेग फ्रेजर ने कि कुछ सीन्स तो एकदम घोर काले अंधकार में सिर्फ जब दुक 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 गोलियां चलती है तो उनकी रोशनी से दिखाई देता है कि क्या एक्शन चालू है. इट्स रियली कूल. रॉबर्ट पैटिंसन की आंखों के चारों तरफ फैले हुए सुरमे की कसम. मजा आ गया पिक्चर देख के. निर्वाणा का गाना समथिंग इन द वे अलग थ्रू आउट द फिल्म. थिएटर में जरूर देखें. मास्क लगाकर अनमास्क करने का काम रिडलर पर छोड़ दो, तुम मत उतारना.
Selena, they'll throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
Now for relation में recommendation. पॉल डैनो का डबल रोल देखिए आप पॉल थॉमस एंडरसन की देयर विल बी ब्लड में. बंदा 21-22 साल का था टोटल जब वो फिल्म बनी और एक एक सीन में डैनियल डे लुइस को टक्कर दे रखी है, भिड़ा हुआ है. ही डजंट गेट इनफ लव फॉर हिज रोल्स एज पॉल एंड इलाई संडे. देखो वो फिल्म एप्पल टीवी पे लगी हुई है. आई नीड टू वॉच इट अगेन. आप यहाँ लगे रहो लेकिन मेरे साथ सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर लेना, ठीक है.